Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we have a truly remarkable piece to discuss. The 1960 United States 1-cent coin, often referred to as the no mint mark penny. This isn't just any ordinary penny, it's a hidden gem that could be worth a fortune, and if you're lucky enough to have one, you might be sitting on a small treasure. Let's explore its history, why it's so valuable, and just how much you could potentially earn from it. The 1960 1-cent coin was minted during a time of transition in American coinage. The U.S. Mint was producing millions of pennies, but what makes this particular year special is the absence of a mint mark. Most pennies from this era were struck in Philadelphia, which traditionally did not include a mint mark at that time. However, certain variations and errors in the 1960 pennies make them highly sought after by collectors. The rarity of specific die varieties and striking anomalies elevates this humble penny to a prized possession. So, why is this coin so valuable? The answer lies in its scarcity and condition. While millions of 1960 pennies were made, only a handful were struck with unique errors or in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that were misprinted, double-dyed, or have unusual features can fetch astonishing prices. Collectors are always on the hunt for these rare pieces, and the demand drives the value up significantly. If you have a 1960 penny with no mint mark and it's in excellent shape, you could be looking at a small windfall. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is this coin really worth? While a standard 1960 penny in average condition might only be worth a few cents, a rare variant in mint condition can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The highest recorded sales for flawless specimens have reached up to $1,500 or more at auction. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that could pay your rent or even fund a vacation. That's the power of rare coin collecting. What makes this coin even more exciting is its historical significance. The 1960s were a transformative decade for America, and this penny carries a piece of that legacy. Holding one is like holding a tiny time capsule, a snapshot of an era that shaped the modern world. For collectors, it's not just about the money, it's about preserving history and owning a piece of the past. If you think you might have a 1960 no mint mark penny, don't dismiss it as just another old coin. Take a closer look. Check for any unusual features, such as doubling in the lettering or a sharp, uncirculated finish. These small details can mean the difference between a common penny and a rare collectible. The thrill of discovering a hidden treasure is what keeps coin enthusiasts hooked, and you could be the next lucky finder. To maximize your coin's value, proper preservation is key. Store it in a protective case to prevent damage, and consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable coin authentication service. A certified grade can significantly increase its market value, as buyers trust verified assessments. The better the condition, the higher the price, so handle your coin with care and pride. The market for rare coins is booming, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the right pieces. Online auctions, coin shows, and specialized dealers are all avenues where you can sell your 1960 penny for the best possible price. Don't settle for less than it's worth. Do your research, connect with experts, and watch the bids roll in. This could be your chance to turn a simple penny into a life-changing sum. Imagine the stories you'll tell when you reveal that a coin you once thought was worthless turned out to be a rare treasure. The 1960 no mint mark penny isn't just a piece of metal, it's a ticket to financial opportunity and a conversation starter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, this coin has the potential to surprise and delight you. So, what's the next step? Start by checking your coin collections, old jars, or even inherited belongings. You never know where this rare penny might be hiding. If you find one, celebrate, you've just uncovered a piece of numismatic history. And if you're serious about selling, reach out to reputable buyers who can offer you the best deal. In conclusion, the 1960 United States 1-cent no mint mark penny is far more valuable than most people realize. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential market value make it a must-have for collectors. Don't underestimate the power of this small coin. It could be your key to a significant payday. Keep searching, stay curious, and who knows? The next penny you pick up might just be your golden ticket. Next up, the 1965 United States 1-cent coin with no mint mark. At first glance, It might look like just another old penny, but what if I told you this coin could be far more valuable than you ever imagined? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll be rushing to check your spare change for this overlooked gem. The year 1965 was a turning point in U.S. coinage history. Due to a nationwide coin shortage caused by the rising price of silver, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic shift, removing silver from dimes and quarters and altering the composition of pennies. This was also the first full year where pennies were struck without mint marks, as the Philadelphia Mint temporarily stopped adding them to deter hoarding. This little detail makes the 1965 penny unique, setting the stage for potential rarity and future value. Now, why should you care about this specific penny? Because rarity drives value, and certain 1965 pennies have features that make them highly desirable. While millions were minted, coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those with sharp strikes, full details, or rare errors, are the ones that command serious money. Imagine finding a penny in your grandfather's old coin jar that could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. That's the power of numismatic treasure hunting. So, what's the current value of a 1965 no-mint mark penny? In average circulated condition, it's still just worth 1 cent. But here's where things get exciting. A flawless, uncirculated specimen can sell $4.50 to $100 or more. And if you happen to find one with a rare error, like a doubled die or off-center strike, the value skyrockets. Some error coins have sold for over $1,000 at auction. That's not pocket change anymore, that's real money. But here's the real question. Could this coin be even more valuable in the future? Absolutely. As time passes, well-preserved 1965 pennies will become scarcer. Collectors are always searching for high-grade examples, and demand for error coins never fades. If you have one now, holding on to it could mean watching its value climb as the years go by. This isn't just a piece of copper, it's a miniature investment waiting to grow. What makes this coin truly special is its place in history. The mid-1960s were a time of change. The Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the rise of pop culture icons like the Beatles. Holding a 1965 penny is like holding a tiny piece of that revolutionary era. For collectors, that historical connection adds sentimental value, making it even more desirable. If you think you might have one, don't ignore it. Inspect it closely. Look for any unusual features, such as doubling in the date or lettering, or a sharp, unworn appearance. These small details could mean the difference between a common penny and a rare collectible. The thrill of discovery is what makes coin hunting so addictive, and you could be one lucky examination away from a major find. To maximize your coin's worth, proper care is essential. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches or environmental damage. If you believe yours could be valuable, consider getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can double or even triple its market value, as serious collectors trust authenticated coins. Right now, the market for vintage coins is stronger than ever. Online auctions, coin dealers, and collector forums are buzzing with buyers willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. If you have a high-quality 1965 penny, don't settle for less than it's worth. Research recent sales, consult experts, and aim for the highest possible price. This could be your chance to turn a forgotten coin into a small fortune. Imagine the excitement of discovering that a penny you've had for years is suddenly worth hundreds of dollars. The 1965 no-mint mark penny is more than just spare change. It's a potential goldmine for those who recognize its value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, this coin deserves a second look. So, what's your next move? Start checking your old coin collections, piggy banks, and even the bottom of drawers. You never know where this overlooked treasure might be hiding. If you find one, congratulations. You might just be holding a future rarity. And if you're ready to sell, connect with reputable buyers who can give you the best deal. In conclusion, the 1965 no-mint mark penny is a sleeper hit in the coin world. Its historical significance, potential errors, and future scarcity make it a coin worth watching. Don't underestimate its value. Today's pocket change could be tomorrow's prized collectible. Keep searching, stay curious, and remember, the next penny you find could change everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hidden treasures, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another coin revelation. And as always, next up, the 1977 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny. Asterisk asterisk at first glance, it looks like just another copper coin you'd toss into a jar without a second thought. But what if I told you this humble penny could be far more valuable than you ever imagined? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll be scrambling to check every 1977 penny in your possession, especially those with that tiny, all-important D mint mark. The year 1977 was a fascinating time in U.S. coinage history. The Denver Mint, marked by that distinctive D, produced over 4.3 billion pennies that year, a staggering number that might make you think these coins are worthless. But here's the twist: while most are indeed common, certain rare varieties and pristine specimens are highly sought after by collectors. The 1977 D penny was struck during a period when the U.S. Mint was perfecting its processes, which means there are occasional errors and anomalies that can turn an ordinary penny into a numismatic superstar. Now, let's tackle the big question. Is the 1977 D penny valuable? The answer is a resounding yes, if you have the right one. A typical circulated 1977 D penny is worth exactly 1 cent. But if you find one in mint state condition, uncirculated, it can sell for $1 to $5. And if you're lucky enough to have one with a rare error, like a double die, off-center strike, or repunched mint mark, the value can skyrocket to $100 or even more at auction. That's not just spare change, that's real money hiding in your pocket. But here's what really gets collectors excited. The demand for high-quality 1977 D pennies is growing. Why? Because serious collectors are always hunting for the finest examples to complete their sets. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC can fetch $10 to $50, and error coins can go for even more. The key is condition and rarity, so if you have a flawless 1977 D penny, you might be sitting on a small gold mine. Let's dive into the history behind this coin. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906, and its D mint mark is a badge of authenticity that collectors love. In 1977, the U.S. economy was in flux, with inflation rising and the coinage composition shifting. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, introduced in 1959, was still a staple of American currency, but few people realized that some of these coins would one day become valuable collectibles. That's the magic of coin hunting. You never know which ordinary-looking piece of change might become a future treasure. What makes the 1977 D penny special is its potential for hidden errors. The most coveted varieties include double dies, where the design appears slightly duplicated, repunched mint marks, or even missing mint marks. These mistakes happen during the minting process and were often overlooked at the time. But today, error collectors will pay top dollar for these anomalies. Imagine finding a penny in your childhood piggy bank that turns out to be a rare error worth hundreds of dollars. That's the thrill we're talking about. If you think you might have a 1977 D penny, don't just toss it aside, inspect it closely. Look for any unusual doubling in the date or lettering, check the mint mark for signs of repunching, and examine the overall condition. A coin that looks brand new, with full details and a sharp strike, could be worth far more than its face value. The difference between a common penny and a rare find is often just a matter of careful observation. To maximize your coin's value, preservation is key. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches or environmental damage. If you suspect you have a rare error or an exceptionally high-grade penny, consider getting it professionally graded. A certified coin can sell for 10 times more than an ungraded one, because buyers trust the authentication. This small step could turn a $1 penny into a $50 or $100 sale. Now that's a return on investment. Right now, the market for vintage Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. Online auctions, coin shows, and collector forums are filled with buyers eager to snap up rare finds. If you have a high-quality 1977 D penny, don't settle for less than it's worth. Research recent sales, connect with reputable dealers, and aim for the highest possible price. This could be your chance to turn a forgotten coin into a serious payday. Imagine the excitement of discovering that a penny you've had for decades is suddenly worth a small fortune. The 1977 D. Lincoln Memorial penny isn't just pocket change. It's a potential windfall for those who recognize its hidden value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, this coin deserves a second look. So, what's your next move? Start digging through your old coin collections, check those jars of loose change, and ask relatives if they've held onto any old pennies. You never know where this overlooked treasure might be hiding. If you find one, congratulations, you might just be holding a future rarity. And if you're ready to sell, reach out to trusted buyers who can offer you the best deal. In conclusion, the 1977 D penny is a sleeper hit in the coin world. Its historical significance, potential errors, and growing collector demand make it a coin worth watching. Don't underestimate its value. Today's pocket change could be tomorrow's prized collectible. Keep searching, stay curious, and remember, the next penny you find could change everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hidden treasures, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another coin revelation. And as always, happy hunting! Your next big find could be just one penny away.